everyone, it's Laura with Laughing Dogs Book Nook. I'm here to start the next step, which would be putting the lace on. And I've just been auditioning different kinds of lace and seam binding to see what it was that I liked. And I think that I've decided I like this particular lace. And so what I will do is I'm going to try to find a scissors that you would think I would already have out, but you know, no. So I'm going to cut off a little bit of this for each edge, and in case it wasn't really that plain yesterday, I am hopefully not completely in this. I am just trying to cover up some edges and give the interior a clean look, that kind of thing. See, we have several edges here, and this part is not going to be covered with paper. So I feel like I need to make sure I have it covered with lace. And the paper will come up to a fairly close, this paper will come up to the bend, and this paper will come up to, you know, somewhere around the same distance, the metal piece here. This paper will come up. So we're just going to put that on, and then we're going to try to decide which paper, which pattern paper I call it. Scrapbooking paper, whatever people like to call it. So then we're going to try to figure out which scrapbooking paper of the ones I've picked out we think will blend the best. And I don't get out my ruler or anything. I use the side of the book as my guide and just go from there. I usually make it taller and wider on the very first cut, and then after that I narrow it down. Oh, I want to take a little commercial break to just say, you see these pretty bags sitting here? These are bags that my friend Selena has in her shop, More Fabrics, and that is Etsy. She's also on More Fabrics on YouTube, and I'll put that in the description below. But she has these wonderful floral bags, and they're just gorgeous. I can't wait to put them in all three of these journals. But she's got those as a special deal. They could be a daily deal. I cannot keep up with that woman's daily deals. They are amazing. They're constant. And, you know, as the words say, daily. So go over there and check her out, because she has some really neat tickets, and she has these beautiful floral bags. And she is down in my description. More Fabrics. Okay, let us quickly, hey boo, let us quickly, hey there, get this glued on. And not an easy thing to do this time of day. He's always listening for the garage door to go up. He's terrified of the garage. He won't go in the garage, for which I'm thankful. But he is always listening for somebody coming home and the garage door opening. So I think it would be exhausting to be always on the watch like he is. I would be exhausted to do that all the time. And I am always a generous gluer. I don't know about y'all, but I have a medal, you know, suitable for wearing when you dress up. I have a medal for generous gluing. I'm a generous gluer. I put on so much glue. I have had to learn not to be a glue waster. And one of the things that I have learned is, hey girl, if you are gluing it on, and then part of each end of it is going to be sandwiched under heavy cardstock that's also glued on, you do not have to glue it to death. You can simply glue it on and let it be. Just glue it on, let it be. Always, always, whenever you're doing anything in your journal, this is a public service announcement, always make sure your little gullies, as I call them, your little gullies are pushed in when the glue is drying. Because you want to make sure that your fabric is down in those, or you're going to have trouble every time your journal opens and closes. So really, I would always be the one that would come back and try to glue all this down. I may glue this down just because it's the fabric. Nope, it's already glued itself enough. There's going to be cardstock here. There's going to be cardstock here. There's no need to put excessive glue, except I feel, you know, I have to. It's a compulsion. I have to excessively glue things. Like they're going to go through a war or something. So let's do a little auditioning, as I call it, and see which of these pinks we like the look of in the front and back covers. And this one is the one that has the most pink per, well, Laura, could you get it in the screen? This is the one that has the most pink per square inch. And sadly, there is not enough. There's only one page of each one of these, so there's not going to be enough to do the same thing on the front and the back. But I think we can get pretty darn close. And I wonder if these two, if I take it in here, that just doesn't have as much pink. What do these two look like if I put the... Hey everybody, I'm back. Had a little operator error there, and it's actually sometime later, and I've gotten quite a bit done. I just thought I'd run through it and show you what I've done. I have trimmed out the top and the bottom of the front page with that pretty lace that's right here. It's also down here and on the top. And so this is what the front of the book looks like. We still haven't done anything with the spine, but we have done something with the back. We found a quilt piece we liked that had the colors, and then we've put a little floral decal on there as well. And this particular pocket is not going to be from the top. It's going to be from the side over here. I don't know if I can reach, but it will load from the side there and be that type of pocket, and just very simple. And that is the back, and then I have put in the inside, and so here is the front inside cover right here, and this is 49 in Market. It is their is it Second Chance? I will write it down. But this is what these pages are. And I went ahead, let me get this right, and put the lace in here as well, because I thought that it gave it just kind of a, I don't know what. I just thought it looked good. And here is this piece. Let me bend and move. See, it's all backwards to me, so I have to learn it. Okay, so here's the lace we talked about before down here and up here, and I even put a little bit of paper up here just because I thought that it looked good. Everybody, has their own feelings about it, and I love that this one has a little crown down here and kind of a grungy look. But I felt that these went together the best, and as I said on the first part of the video, that's what I had picked out, but I just had to look at everything kind of backwards and forwards and in and out to see how I liked them. So now I have the inside and the outside covers done, and we are off to the races on getting the pages put in. So we'll be putting the pages in this one, and we'll be putting the pages in the baby that is also a binder. And then I have pages in the third one, but okay, Laura, what have you done? Okay, we're going to leave it out. I have the pages in the third one. We just have to go through and edit, because I think we may have too many pages. There, that slid in beautifully. We may have too many pages in this one. So that's fine. We have plenty of them to go around. So here are the three that I am going to be working on. And tomorrow we'll work on pages. And it may be a fairly quick video where I'm just showing you what I've picked out, because to each his own, everybody picks out pages differently, and it is kind of just a trial and error for you. So we'll pick out pages, or I'll show you what the pages are, and then we'll do some specialty items. That's what I think you'd probably rather see. But let me know how you feel about it, and I'll talk a little bit about the pages, but then I'd like to put most of the emphasis on the specialty pieces that we put in there. If we put in a fabric page here and there. If we do tip-ins, the kind of tags, the kind of pockets that we do. And so we will talk about that as we go tomorrow. And we may break that video up into 2 videos and have a video that's more about tip-ins and pockets, and then a video that's about fabric pages, and then a video that's about tags. They're not going to be real long, but I thought that y'all might like to see how I use the fabric, and where I put it in the journals, how I make the tags. It's just my take on it, and for what it's worth. So we'll be back tomorrow to show you those things. And like I said, we'll have 2, maybe 3 more short videos to tell you about that. And I want to thank you again for watching and spending this time with me. I've enjoyed it. I always enjoy crafting with all of y'all, and I enjoy your comments. And if you enjoyed it, would you please give me a thumbs up? I'd appreciate that. And if you have not, I would love for you to subscribe. I love to have your input, hear from you what you'd like in upcoming videos. And until tomorrow, y'all have a good evening. And again, thanks for coming in and being with me in the Nook. So from all of us here at the Nook, I'm going to say thanks, bye-bye, until tomorrow.